Our male athlete of the year is Jamaine Cook, and you've probably read all about his accomplishments on the football field. He has been a dynamite force for the Penguins, earning all league honors at running back, and he has one more season to go. He's moving up the all-time leader awards as well, leader lists. He's 6th in career rushing and has his sights set on that #1 goal, I'm sure. The Penguins have an awesome offense, and he is the centerpiece of it. And it is my pleasure to present to Jamaine Cook, the Vindicator Male Athlete of the Year Award.
Alright, I'm a little nervous getting up there. Seeing my mom getting emotional and stuff. Alright, first and foremost, I just want to thank God because I realized without Him, none of this would be possible. I would like to thank my mother, Michelle, and my girlfriend, Laura, for all the advice they give me, more so for just being there with me through thick and thin. My mother's over there. Anywhere, right? Okay, I would like to thank my family, friends, and everyone that supported me since the beginning, especially my grandparents there at every game. I'm thankful I have my grandpa. I love him to death. Okay, I would like to thank my teammates for all the hard work and dedication putting together, especially my offensive line, because without them I wouldn't have had any success. And I have to thank those guys because I don't want to get beat down tomorrow morning. I would like to send special thanks to Ron Strolos, Trevor Parks, Elaine Jacobs, Jamie Hall, John Bogle, Matt Marone, Emily Wallet, and Tom Morello for allowing me to represent the football team, but more importantly, what it means to be a student athlete here at Youngstown State. Okay, a little bit about myself. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm the second oldest of 7 children. My mother was a single parent, so from a young age, I was forced to be the so-called man of the house. This was very hard for me because anyone that has a bigger family will tell you things can get really stressful at times. I was constantly babysitting or doing chores. It seemed like it was never ending. I would say to myself, there's got to be more to life than this. I'm tired of babysitting, cleaning, the living room over and over after my younger siblings had destroyed it. At the time, I would get really frustrated and wonder, why am I doing all of this and receiving nothing in return? But little did I know it would give me all the tools I would need there. I would need later down the road in life. Mom, I want to thank you for that, because being forced from a young age to be a role model and authority figure to my younger siblings taught me leadership and how to lead by example. It also showed me to be responsible, which helps me today with balancing everything on my plate as a student athlete. And Mom, I'd like to thank you, Rich, because even though I may not always tell you, our home truly prepared me for life on my own. I see you there getting emotional. I'd also like to thank you for instilling in me to work hard at everything I do in life and to never let anyone tell me I can't reach my dreams. If I had not listened to you, I would not be here accepting this award today. In between all the chores and responsibilities I had, my mother managed to sign me up for football at our neighborhood rec center. At the time I was 7, I wasn't old enough to play tackle, so she signed me up for flag. I was a little upset about this because I wanted to hit someone. And all, I lived in a house with 5 children. When I first began playing, I didn't know anything. I was just a kid that was out there that needed to relieve some stress. I wanted to play quarterback, but eventually found out I was a little bit too short for that. My mom wasn't able to attend my games, but every time she came to pick me up, my coach would tell her that I was very good and that I had a lot of potential. It was sufficient enough for me that my coach did this because I knew my mother couldn't be there because she had to work all the time to support us. As I progressed to middle school, I had moved to a new neighborhood, and right off the bat, I faced my first real challenge as a student athlete. I was a new kid, and I had to prove myself for the first time in my life. I had to compete with the school star player for the starting running back job while devoting equal, if not more, time to football. I soon realized that this was not the path I wanted to take, and that I was already equipped to overcome this challenge. I had acquired all the tools I would need growing up in my home. I just kept working hard and using everything I had learned, and eventually I won the starting job and finished the year with all A's and B's. Looking back on this, it was a small task, But for the first real time in my life, I realized that with hard work and dedication, I could be a great student athlete. After my first semester at Youngstown State, I had to deal with conquering the same task once again. And this is when the previous coaching staff was released, and up until this point, I had only felt the stresses of trying to prove myself to coaches and being a good student athlete once. But here I was again, trying to prove myself to Coach Wilford and his new coaching staff while being a great student. I can say that I was truly prepared for this task because I knew what it took to come out on top of the situation because I had been there before. I eventually won a starting job again and later became a captain while still devoting myself to being a college student. And now, here I am today, accepting this award for all these accomplishments. I am walking proof that anything is possible through hard work and dedication. Never let anyone or anything tell you that you can't do something. Anything you put your mind to is possible, and I'm truly honored to accept this award today and be a representative of what it means to be a student athlete here at Youngstown State.